What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're jumping in the next one on our Loreena McKennitt journey, The Stolen Child. When I heard that title, shout out to Frank, by the way, for the request. But when I heard the title, I was like, it sounds so familiar. And when I went in and looked it up, it's the poem from W.B. Yeats transformed into song, which that's definitely a poem that I've heard before. It is a magical tale. I'm looking forward to it. 100%. We talk about all the time how music is like just poetry put to music, and like how we see it all the time, like all of the rhyme schemes and things. This is literally a poem that's brought into a song from Loreena. And I'm saying, we already know that she's magical, and that at the Alhambra Nights thing was just a totally, so far what I've seen, it's been like one of those edge of your seat, shock and awe kind of wonderful events that people are going to remember for forever. Let's go see what we got.
The Irish poet W.B. Yeats was seen by many as the great inspiration of the resurgence of Irish nationalism at the turn of the 20th century, as he recaptured the mythology and folklore of Ireland. So this is a magical piece called The Stolen Child.
Gotta make sure it stays in 1080p for us. Prepare yourself if you've never heard the poem.
It tips the rocky highland of Sleuthwood in the lake. There lies a leafy island where flapping herons wake. The drowsy water rats, they weave here a fairy thoughts, full of berries and of red stolen cherries. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than he can understand.
This is the most awesome way to hear this poem. I've heard it read several times. I've read it myself a whole half a dozen times. Like, it's just one of those magical things. Like, to hear the little bit about the history of it and things like that. She does it in a way that I could never ever read a poem. Like, she does it in a way where she's just painting a beautiful picture and we're here for the ride. Like, jaws dropped, that kind of a thing.
Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim grey sands with light, by far our furthest rosses fooded all the night, weaving golden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight. To and fro we leap and chase the frothy bubbles, while the world is full of troubles and is anxious in its sleep. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with the fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. And away with us he's going, the solemn-eyed. He'll hear no more the lowing of the calves on the warm hillside, or the cattle on the hope, sing peace round and round the oatmeal chest, for he comes, the human child, to the waters and the wild, with our very hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand.
What just happened, man? This was seriously one of my new favorite songs. There's no way that you could read the poem and make it feel that magical. This really makes me regret that I'm a part of the older generation now, the grown-ups. There was a time where we all got to see the magic in the world, and that's before when we were still ignorant of the things of the world. We could all have a better world. Like, I don't know. It makes me wish. It makes me hope. It makes me dream that things could change and everybody could be happy and blissful again. We all say we want to go back to being a kid before we had so much responsibility and before the world started throwing all of its dastardly deeds at us. It makes you feel so much more than just reading it. That's what I got to say about it. Loreena McKennitt, she might be a part of the Fae. She might be. Definitely get over show Ron B, the original poster, all the love in the world. Go show Loreena McKennitt the love. Shout out to Frank for the request. I had no idea that it was going to be something that I was just familiar with, but I love it in this version. I could never read that thing like she could sing it. This will be for my forever go-to way to hear the story. Smash the like button if you liked it, the dislike button, but I won't believe you. Tell the next one I'm either combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.